Hello everyone, my name is Ivan the Terrible, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play operations on the map Monte Grappa. This is going to be an offensive focused video, so I'm going to be teaching you how to capture point B in the third sector, which I know can be incredibly difficult for some of you, but luckily, with the help of me, you'll be able to conquer this map in no time. So, without much further ado, let's begin. The first tip that I'm going to be giving you all is one that often gets ignored by a lot of players, and it's very simple. Just follow the objective. This is going to make your chances of winning the match a whole lot higher, and if you do this, you'll be able to get the match bonus at the end of the game, which will give you more experience points and help you level up your classes. So do this. So the second tip is going to be one really useful for the team and for the assault class, and that's to flank your enemies from behind. Run along the mountain, make sure your enemies don't spot you, and try to clear the trenches when the enemy is trying to play defense during point B, and that's really going to help you capture the point a lot faster, and it's going to help you keep your team members alive as well. And if you're like this guy, don't run the fucking tank through the trenches or it's going to get blown up, and you guys probably won't take it. The third tip is to capture the flag from above. Don't try to be Rambo going guns blazing inside of the bunker, because you're going to die and you're not going to be helping your team at all. So just capture the objective from above, which you can do easily. Just go ahead and crouch down, play defense, and make sure you're playing on top so that you're not losing life that you need so desperately just to capture these objectives. Make sure that if you're a sniper, that you use your spot flares to be able to outline the enemy team and see where they are, so that you know how many of them are left and so that you can kill them. This is going to be very helpful for your team. So just make sure you do this and you'll be able to capture this objective in no time. Tip number 3 is to go down inside the bunker once you have taken objective B, so that you can continue to play defense on this. The enemy team is going to try to come back and take objective B, but as long as you're down in the trenches popping people off, I think you'll be fine. So just make sure that you're playing down here and make sure that you're spawning near it so that you can help clear the enemy assault and, you know, keep the objective, which, you know, this is the hardest one to take already, so you want to make sure you keep it. Tip number 4, do not forget about objective A. This is still part of the thing that you need to capture in order to clear the sector. So make sure you're playing and make sure you're receiving orders to capture the objective as long as you have B still. And as long as you do this, you'll be able to take this really easily as well. Tip number 5 is to take objective B in both sector 3 and 4 first. If you do this first, you're going to be able to defend it better. You're going to be able to camp inside the trenches like the enemy team is probably going to do, and it's going to help you take the other objectives a lot faster. So just make sure you take objective B in sectors 3 and 4 before you do anything else. It's really crucial. Tip number 6, I've already said, but if you are a sniper class, make sure that you're using your flares to spot the enemy team, especially in sector B. You'll be able to know where they are and where they're moving so that you can be able to pop them off easier. So make sure you do this and you'll be golden. Tip number 7, if you're a medic, make sure you're saving other players. Make sure you're doing a lot of revives and a lot of heals. This is going to help you very immensely because people aren't going to be dying. You need manpower to take some of these objectives, especially the last one, which is just one. And everyone's going to be fighting that objective, so just make sure that you're reviving other players. It's going to be really important. The last tip is especially true for the assault class. Make sure you rush the objective. There's only one left. You shouldn't be that worried about your KD anymore because you're about to win the match. Just make sure that you have as much life as possible down in this objective so that you can take it really quickly and you don't have to lose as many lives as you normally would. Just go ahead and do this and you'll be good. So if you follow my advice, you'll be able to take this map pretty quickly, and you won't be ruining your KD in the process. Just make sure that you're doing what I say, and make sure you follow orders so that you can win this match, because, you know, the next match is going to be even harder in the Adriatic coast. So just make sure you're doing what I say, and make sure your teammates are all on the same page. If you like the video, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'll be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, so make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Thank you.